freaking scared, dude. Freaking scared. Yo, oh my god, it's Black Santa! That man has 3 million subscribers, and considering that most of his subscribers must be kids, I'm starting to think that the China one-child policy might not be a bad idea. Right, so welcome back to the series where we have a look at things on the internet. We have a little talk about them. It's called Wadey. We're all dopes, even you. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. That would be terrific. But today we're going to be talking about ImJayStation. The man who, as I've said, he's got 3 million subscribers. Not sure how that's happened. And he uploaded a video the other day, FaceTiming Black Santa at 3 AM. That title alone is enough to give you an incurable rash. And if it's not enough to give you an incurable rash, then the content most definitely is. Because after he FaceTimes Black Santa insists that instead of the white Santa having carrots or whatever for his reindeer, yep, you guessed it, Black Santa wants fried chicken. The racism here is off the scale, but somehow this video has not really received any backlash, and I have no idea how. I suppose then, but we're going to have to talk about Ferdi. If you don't know who Ferdi is, he's the guy who's more commonly known as, "Why you coming fast? You can't see me!" That's my best impression. There was a guy riding a bike a little bit fast around a corner, he banged his head against the wheel arch, he got up and said those words and threw his bike across the street. This video came out like a year ago, but somehow it's blown up again. He's almost got 500,000 followers on Instagram. I think he might have even got a YouTube channel. And he's got a boo-hoo deal. The other week he was filmed falling off his bike, but this week it's got even worse because he's released a rap video. And it genuinely is the worst one of the lot.
Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. You must bounce off your bike. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere.
I mean, you just can't be mad at him, can you? He's gone from banging his head on the wheel arch of a Vauxhall Corsa to doing a rap video in front of a green Lambo. So I assume you've seen the videos where you're in your favourite sports shop, wherever you buy your trainers, and you're trying them on, and you pretend to run off, and the guy who works there starts chasing after you, and you come back and you mug him off. Well, this week, this guy's taking it a step further.
How much are these, man?
About 500 quid, man.
That's good. Are they Adidas?
Yeah, man. Yeezys.
Yeezys?
Nice, man. Oh, allow it.
You're over 11 and a half, by any chance?
I might have.
You get one over the back? Yeah.
I'll go.
This week, a tweet came out saying that we should no longer say bringing home the bacon because it's offensive to animals and it promotes the opposite of veganism and vegetarianism, I guess. The alternatives that this company suggested were horrific and quickly turned into a meme.
Instead of saying, bring home the bacon, say, bring home the bagels.
And therefore, we've now got some gaming ones. So instead of saying, let's bring home the bacon, what we should really be saying is, get that epic victory royale. And instead of saying, take the bull by the horns, we should be saying, do that 360 no-scope headshot. But next I'm going to take you all the way back to secondary school, because when you're in secondary school, especially at the start, there's quite a lot of fights break out. I say fights, they're more scuffles, but this fight is a perfect example of what happens in 99% of cases in school scraps. If these air molecules weren't holding me back, I would have you. You would be dead. I'd smash your face in. So moving on, if you've been on YouTube in the last week, you'll have seen a Moggs video.
Wake up. About last night.
What happened last night?
I was playing Coin Master.
Coin Master?
And one thing led to another.
My village is ruined.
Sorry.
You will be sorry. Attack.
Oh,
Coin Master is going to attack your friend.
We can't get away from it at this point. We're just going to have to accept that he's taken over the world, much like his mum. World domination is next in store for good old Moggs. And he's come out with this advert from Coin Master, and we just can't get away from it. I'm half expecting Moggs to pop red round the corner and say, 24-hour challenge, gone wrong, gone sexual, oh no, OMG, OMFG, can't believe it, oh my god, get 1 million views, woo! In other news, Deji and KSI, the two brothers, are having a bit of beef, and Deji went on to Logan Paul's podcast called Impulsive, I think, and he spoke about his boxing match. Now in a boxing match, I can imagine it's really, really nervous. You're in front of all your family members, your friends, you really want to win, and you might forget a few things what your trainers told you, like which way to stand.
The thing is, I was nervous throughout the whole thing. The nerves hit me so hard.
Even during the fight?
Yeah, because I fight southpaw and I was fighting orthodox. Like my whole brain was just...
Did you so up that you forgot the way you stood? Happens.
This man managed to train for 3 or 4 months, and for the 4 or 5 rounds, however long it lasted, stood the wrong way. Now if you've watched YouTube Rewind, firstly I'm sorry, and secondly you'll have seen Ninja. Ninja featured quite heavily in YouTube Rewind, as you'd imagine. He's played a big part this year, and Fortnite's done a lot of good for this community, but it's also done a lot of bad, as we can see by this Fortnite Kids song, Part 2.
Fortnite, Fortnite, Fortnite. I am the heavier you are, better than the scar. If you hit your shots, you'll eliminate the boss. Fortnite, 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 Fortnite. Fortnite.
I am the compact SMG, my damage is litty. I spray and pray, my damage is forte, so I can do it all day.
I'm starting to think that the China one-child policy might not be a bad idea. I'm now going to talk to you about having your hair cut, because when you go, it's quite a stressful experience, because your hairdresser can completely butcher you and make you look like an idiot for the next 3 or 4 weeks until it grows back. Well, this lad, he must have tried somewhere new, which is a very, very dangerous thing, and it didn't go to plan. He honestly looks like he was in T-Jeff's video where they shaved Callux's hair while doing donuts in a car park. And talking of Jay Swinger, we're going to move on to this week's good news, because he posted on Facebook Marketplace that he had a freezer for sale, and we had some great responses, mainly that they thought that Jay Swinger was going to package himself up in a freezer, send it himself to somebody's house, and make a video on it. They just know no bounds, those 2 lads. Absolute nutters. But the platform would be worse off without them. So yeah. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe if you are new. And remember, get that epic victory royale.
Crash and burn, live and learn, 7 year turn.